Hello, everybody. This is Craig Heath. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's my day off. Yay. I've really enjoyed watching all of your videos. I watched them last night really late and then again today, and they were so good. And I really want to say thank you to Audrey for all of your hard work and everyone else involved. It's been like such an amazing process. Nothing's ever been done like this before, and it took one person to, get it going, and I think that this should just keep going. You can never have too much creativity in this world. And before I start and give all the stars and all that, I wanted just to say that this really was inspired by Brian Wright, and it means a lot to me that I can be involved with this. Brian was a very, very special person to me, and really made me, he like really made me a professional skater, and one that can last for so long, because I'm so old. And the numbers that he created for me, there were 6 of them. I've performed ever since we did them. I still perform them. And in fact, there's one that we choreographed. He choreographed for me right before he passed away, and I still haven't performed it yet. That one is going to have to wait until the perfect time, and I can't wait till I get to do it one day. So, here we go. Okay, let's start. I'm not going to go in any particular order, just the order that I wrote them down. So, I'm going to start with Adam Blake, and your use of Skylar was great. She is adorable. I'm giving you 4 stars. I thought it was a very interesting program, and very, very good use of space. Nice flow, good ups and downs. There could have been more movements on the music, but in general I thought it was very, very, very good. The steps were to the music very well. I just feel like there could have been more, to the lyrics, more hand gestures or movements just to the lyrics. She was very adorable. Great body movements that went to the music and the vocals. And the skating with the choreography was very good. I'm just being pretty picky on this. I'm not a big fan of fade outs. If they're done really well and they're very effective, then I'm okay with it, but I'm not a big fan. And so that's why you got 4 stars instead of 4.5. So let's move on to Joel Deere. I gave you 4.5 stars. You were very lucky you got to use Nathan. He's a very talented young man. I really liked the use of the red glove as the spider. It was really great. I loved that the spider was moving the entire time through all the movements, and even at the very, very end of the program, when the music ended, the spider didn't stop moving. I thought that was very creative. Using the hand as the prop was very clever. I liked that it was a very simple costume with just the red gloves. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I thought that the overall piece was very well. I understood there was a story to it from the beginning to end, and it's very, very good. So yeah, you got 4.5. Okay, moving on to Tommy. I gave you 4 stars. I really thought there were great ups and downs, a great mix of dancing and skating, and I really did like the ponytail flopping. I love ponytails, and she did flop it very well. Interesting choice of music, and good use of space, interesting arms. I liked the story and the character and the energy, and I thought it was throughout, from the beginning to the end. It was very good. Let's see, moved well together. I like that she played to all sides of the arena. That was nice. The one thing at the very end, I thought it could have ended on the music. So that was I'm very picky about that, as you can see. I'm going to keep saying that probably. That's one thing that I'm very picky about, because you want to end on the music. And I know from my performing, if I make a mistake and I end a little bit early or I end late, the effect is completely different. it completely, go from a standing ovation to people just sitting there clapping and thinking, oh, that was nice, from one little beat. So remember that next time. Let's move on. Amber, I gave you 4.5 stars. I really thought you used your space well. The choreography was very energetic and fun, and I enjoyed it. There were some hard dance steps. The choreography went very well to the music, and I liked the music too. It was very energetic, very bouncy and fun. Great arms with the footwork. Feet went well to the music, and you had her torso moving very well. I love that. I really like the hands on the spread eagle and the kick out of the hydroblade. Although I think that could have been a little bit quicker out of the hydroblade, that would be even better. And I felt like you got the skater to really understand the music and feel it, and that's why I gave you 4.5 stars. Okay, moving on to Courtney. I gave you 2 stars. The music is We Go Together, and I love that song. I didn't feel like the choreography stood out enough. It wasn't, that kind of music, you really have to be like completely out there, like in your face. It's kind of that, it's that feeling. I thought it could have been more showy and more cutesy and showy. I thought there were good movements and the edges were good. The spiral could have had hand movements and not be so static. So I thought instead of just doing a spiral and staying still, there could have been something going on. And I thought the ending could have been a lot stronger to the music, because it just kind of ended, and I felt like there could have been some bang, bang, bang at the end. So, 2 stars for you. Thank you. Shannon, I gave you 3 stars. I really liked the voiceover. That was very, very creative. It was really cute. It like brought me in right from the beginning, before it even started. So, kind of had me there. And I also liked the simple wings on the costume. It was nice. It was simple, and it was to the music, and there was a good message throughout with the movements. Good job. Moving on to Catherine, I gave you 2.5 stars. It was the Latin, the Latin thing going on, and I like that. There was some good dance movement to the music. I felt like you could have used more ice space. The very beginning had great movements, but it wasn't really it wasn't on the music, and so that bothered me a little bit. You could have grabbed me from the beginning, and I didn't feel like you did. Because once you grab me right in the beginning, then you have me. It takes a lot to lose me once you start well, so just remember that. I felt like there was a little bit too much standing still, and it was a bit choppy, so I didn't feel like it was like one whole piece. I feel like she was doing different pieces within one, and if that's what you're going for, that's fine, but I felt like you were going for like a whole Latin mix, and it just felt a bit choppy for me. So, I just felt like it could flow better. And it didn't end on the beat, and that's a pet peeve of mine. But she did perform it very well, and with a great smile, so good job. The last but not least is Elisa. Nice steps, interesting arms. I didn't really understand the story. You had nice clean edges in there, but I didn't really know where it was going, so, I mean, I enjoyed it, but I didn't really know where it was going. It was performed well, and there was a character throughout. The ending on the knee was a bit too long for me. I liked the movements once she was down on her knee, but I thought you could have done that moving and then spent a lot less time at the end on the knee. So 2 stars. Thank you very much, you guys. You guys you totally rock. I know that was really hard to go, with your regular jobs and then add this on top of it. It takes a lot of work. You're very creative, every one of you, and I'm super proud of you. And maybe one day I'll get to work with you in some capacity, and that would be really fun. I feel like I know each one of you a little bit. And so for that, that's like the whole reason that this is happening, is so that we can all be more creative together, and I think that that's fantastic. So thank you very much.